Ecamm fam, what's good, y'all? Hope all is well. Let me know if you guys can hear me. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Martial Grace with Ecamm. Happy Thursday. If you're watching us live, and if you're not watching us live, you're on a replay squad. Happy whatever day it is that you're watching me. I'm excited to be back, y'all. We were out last week because we were at PodFest, which was amazing. It was super dope, y'all. If you ever get a chance to go to PodFest, you gotta go. I think next year will be their 12th year. It's just a phenomenal experience, and they are like the OGs in the podcast game. So it's so much knowledge to be had there. And we were there, of course, with Ecamm and representing the Pod Pack, which is the podcast branding offer that we have at my design business. We partner with Ecamm on that. However, was able to still catch a couple sessions, mainly at the lunch and learn that they had during lunch, and you can just see the breadth of experience that these folks have there that are at Podfest because, like I said, they're the OGs and people have been podcasting for over a decade. I know it's the new big thing now, but podcast has been around for a while. So, shout out to Podfest, just Wendy, the whole team there. Ecamm had a room. Ken was there. I know it's hard to get Ken out at these events, right? Ken came down. It was dope. Of course, Katie, Doc. It was really cool. They had podcast booths set up so people were able to demo Ecamm live and record podcasts and airdrop it to themselves. Or put it on a flash drive if they weren't on, didn't have an iPhone. Um, but yeah, let me know. Are y'all good? I'm always paranoid now when I get on my soapbox and make sure y'all can hear me. I did do a test again. Um, yeah, let make sure I'm good, y'all. I did do a test again before the stream and it did work, but I'm always paranoid because I did a test before and it did end up not working. So, um, yeah, say what's up. Let me make sure y'all are in the building. Am I good? Am I good? Let me know. Give me some feedback. Something. Um, but yeah, why y'all? Okay, audio is good. George, what's up, brother? Great to see you, sir. Ennis, it's always great to see you. Micah, what is going on? What's happening? You see, you've been accepted spring 2025 session of Hugs Training Academy at Dallas College. Oh, that's what's up. That's super dope. Congrats on that. Paul, thank you as always. What is good? Great to see you. All right, y'all. Cool. Oh, we got Chris in the building as well from the islands. What is good? James, AV 5x5. Awesome. Cool. All right, y'all. So we're gonna be continuing the design for Jerry Miner's show, playing the back of the room. So, it's been a couple of weeks since we messed with it. So let's go ahead and show you what we're working on. Cool. The snow. Actually, I didn't have snow here in Central Florida, but it is pretty cold. Still in the 40s, like low 40s, which is wild for Florida. But I know up where Liz is, shout out to Liz Wilcox. I think she's in the Panhandle. I know they got some snow because I saw on Doc's stories. He had posted some snow. It was so eerie, and I saw footage somewhere of snow on the beach in some beach in Florida, which is wild. It's wild. So, all right, y'all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this logo design up and hopefully get a cover design done today, so we can wrap up next week. With Jerry. Okay. So I'm gonna look for the fonts that we downloaded a couple weeks ago. So this is the list. So I'm gonna pull this on the side to just have it as a reference. And I'm gonna pull up Illustrator here. So I know I was saying playing to the back of the room on the last episode, but it's actually playing the back of the room. I had to go and double check. So I actually modified the logo design that we were working on to make sure it said playing the back of the room, not playing to the back of the room. So we got to make sure it's right. Let me make sure this. So we're going, of course, with more of a text-based logo for the podcast, right? Hold on, it won't let me grab the bottom. There we go. There we go. Make sure this looks good for you guys. Cool. Boom. All right, I can minimize the side panel as well. It's not trying to cooperate today, y'all. Of course, when I'm in here during when I'm designing, it looks fine. But now I'm trying to do it live. It's like, nope, I won't let you grab me. Oh, come on, Illustrator. Adobe feedback. I know you ain't watching this, but make that easier to do because it won't even let me resize that boy. All right, whatever. It is what it is. So this is the one, the main one that we're gonna rock with. We were saying playing to the back of the room, but that's incorrect. That is incorrect. But we have the right one now, playing the back of the room. So this is one of the fonts that I downloaded that was a bit more whimsical and fun. 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna choose this one because he wants it super, super simple, right? But I was curious when I saw this font, and I tend to like to do this for my clients. Just give them something they wouldn't expect, right? Because you never know, something could resonate with them if it's not the entire logo, or maybe a part of it, right? They were like, "Oh, let's try this," or even the format of it. Let's try playing, and then the back of in that white space, and then the room, like that same format. You never know what they can enjoy, what they could like from it. Okay, so I thought that was pretty cool. Let me know what you think of that so far. And we're going to go ahead and create some of the other fonts really quickly because we want to work on the cover today. Okay, so let me go ahead and type in playing the back of the room. All right, let's make this 200. Let's make it white so we can see it. All right, cool. So we're mainly just going to focus on the fonts for now. And then we'll bring it to life with the visuals. It'll still be simple, just so his show could kind of adapt and evolve based on the guests he may have, the theme of the show. Real simple. Think Saturday Night Live, right? It's just a simple text based logo for Saturday Night Live, but they're able to use it in different applications, different sketches. Um, even how they have. I think this is Saturday Night Live where they have they do like a photo shoot with the guests, and they may have the logo in the corner. They could have any kind of style photo shoot. They could have it's pretty much limitless, and the logo will still look good because it's simple. So that's kind of what we're going for here as well. So let me look at my list of fonts that we downloaded. So let's go ahead and do Ben Rock first. And we don't necessarily have to do all caps for all of them. Playing the back of the room. I tend to like the left align one for some reason. You see, playing the back of the room. Something I'm digging this for some reason. It's almost like a staircase effect. And let's go ahead and reduce the space in between these lines. Keeping it real simple, y'all. Keeping it real simple. So this is Ben Rock. Bernova is another one. And we'll probably just keep these super simple until we start putting them on like backgrounds, which we'll create. Bombstat. All right. So we'll do the all caps and then the regular case version of this. Oh, that's low key fire, just like that. Okay, so let's do regular case now. Um, type it over because yeah, I remember this one. If you were here a couple weeks ago, we talked about these little indents. You wouldn't really be able to see them from a distance, but it still adds a bit of unique character to the text. I do like playing on one line, on the first line, and then of the room on the last line. Playing back room. So playing the back of the room. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Probably add a little more space in between the lines. Okay. Cool. All right, then we have Maxima Nova. Let's see, Maxima Nova. Oh, let's see if we made this. Oh, this is actually a dope concept too. If we just highlight back of the room like this, like literally, let's try that. I did that by mistake, but I'm digging it. So literally, I'm saying literally a lot. All right, let's get this rectangle. All right, I'm gonna move these two rectangles beneath the text, and then we're gonna make the text black for back of the room. Digging that. And we can literally we can literally stop saying literally. I'm a college dropout, y'all. Don't judge me. Um, Back of the room. I'm feeling it. We could do that for any of the other concepts as well. I don't even know what I was getting ready to do before that, but I'm digging that. Okay. Minda, the next one. Luis, what is good? Great to see you. As always, Luis was in the building at Podfest last week, so it's always great to see you, my brother. Had the rig. Luis put me on game for the 3D printing. I didn't know he was a a guru in the making with the 3D printing, but I know now. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's do like 200. The back of the room. I'm digging that too. Only thing is, I think this may be a little too expanded because we still want it to be legible from a distance, right? So that may be a little too expanded, just a little too, just a little bit, a little bit. Parker, what's good? Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Minda, Guy Fifth. I think we only have a couple more, so let's try that one, and then we'll work on some backgrounds. I got something cool to show y'all. In the back of the room, okay. So this reminds me of Ecamm's font, which is called Thunder, that they use a lot. And by they, I mean me. When I'm designing for Ecamm. Thunder. Looks like Thunder. So look, let me show y'all Thunder real quick. It's just it's like a thicker rendition of Thunder. If I go to the thickest. Let's see. Doesn't that remind you of that? Looks like that. It's a little thicker than that. Cool. All right, let's see what else we got. Hold up. Okay. All right, we got Franny, San Diego, Just Sans, and Hector. All right, let's try to knock them out real quick. Okay, Franny. So that one's up here, right? Yep. It might be a little too thick. So let's go to bold. Yeah. Digging it. Digging it. I tend not to like this, like a lot of spacing in between the letters, but I'm not mad at that. But let's just bring it in some. Yeah, I think I like that better. Let me know what y'all think. Uh, just let's do San Diego first. A lot of these are starting to look similar. So we don't want to be redundant. When we do present the concepts to them, we'll have like one of these styles, right? We'll pick one of these to present so it ain't redundant. Out of these though, I think I'm feeling maybe this one the most, Franny. Out of all of these lowercase, like regular case ones. So let's do Just Sans. Yeah, I'm not digging that. And then let's do Hector just to see. Oh, I'm digging that. I'm kind of digging that too. However, I'm gonna isolate this one and this one because I'm digging these the most out of all of these. So what I'm gonna do now, and let me know y'all's thoughts. If y'all hate it, let me know. Want to have some of the words smaller? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. We could definitely do that. Thanks, CJ. Let me see here. So of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and just delete the ones I don't like. So let's compare this one with this because they both have like these indents. So out of these two, which one are we feeling? This one is a bit more, it's less, I guess, conservative than this. Like you can just compare the A's, for example. Like this is more modern and unique than this, but Jerry, based on what I know about him so far in our conversations and just my research and what he shared with me via the Marshall Creates and the questionnaire he filled out, I'm willing to bet he would like this one a bit better, a bit more than this, because we already have this unique element with these indents or whatever they're called in the word in the letters. So having a modern font and then having the indents, that may be a bit too much for what he's looking to do. So I think I'm gonna move forward with this one as opposed to this one. But let me know y'all's thoughts as well. Definitely open to feedback. And I'll probably eliminate this as well. However, we could use the little highlight effect on one of these other concepts. I just don't want to have a lot of them to present. Okay. All right. So we're gonna, of course, that's Ecamm's font. So we delete that. I'm not really feeling this. This, I think it's a little too expanded. So probably gonna take this out of contention. But let me know. Y'all chime in. I know I'm kind of moving kind of fast because these episodes, these when we do the branding, it can tend to span several episodes. So I don't want the same thing to happen. Even though we loved what we created with Liz, but I feel like it was like 40 episodes. Especially when you doing them like a one episode at a time. So I just don't want it to happen. That's not gonna happen again. But with this, because it's so much more simple. But I'm trying to expedite things, if that makes sense. So I'm not really digging how the Y is on this font. I'm not really feeling that. So I want to remove that from contention. This looks a bit too much like Biba's. So I'm probably gonna. I do want a tall, like a more condensed font though, to be in the mix. It's not necessary. It's not entirely necessary. So I guess we will leave it. So I'm gonna just check out some similar fonts to this real quick. So if I go here and hit similar, you can't see it, but I can actually come up here and hit this similar button. Show similar fonts. No fonts found. Well, that sucks. That can be hit or miss, but let me type in a font that I know it is similar to that, which is Babas, and then hit similar. I have to remove Babas from it. Shucks. All right, hold on. I don't like doing it over there because it covers the font when I actually do it. So hold on. Now it won't let me resize the window. Lord. Just want to move it over some so y'all can see this. Okay, so now if I hit similar, I'll go to Beavers and then hit similar. Okay. Let me move myself up, y'all. Shucks. Stand by. What else was locked? Oh, okay. I see what I did. All right, I ain't gonna be able to move this because this was created outside of Ecamm. I thought it was a shape overlay. Oh man, I'm sorry. All right, that's how long I've been using it. That's how long I've been using that. All right. Just to see what other condensed fonts we can use. Oh, this isn't bad, but it's more of like a sports type font because it has those little cuts. I don't know if y'all can see that. See, it has like those little cuts in the letters. Zoom, this isn't bad. Maybe we'll try Zoom. Maybe we'll try this one. All right, so that'll be our more condensed font. So this is Bombstat and this is Bombstat as well. So one is uppercase all caps and the other one is like regular case. So with this effect, let's do this. But real quick before we forget, let's try out CJ's advice. So we'll have some letters lowercase. Or we could have even done a different weight as well. So we'll try that. Yeah, we can try it with a different weight as well. And CJ, welcome, man. I don't know if I've seen you on here. So welcome to the Ecamm fam. If you are a member of the Ecamm fam, if you're not, what are you waiting for? We love to have you, but you probably are. Welcome to the stream. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is put the. So I'm going to put the and then of the actually kind of higher like this. Make it fit a bit better. And I'm probably going to move this stuff around just a bit, just because I'm not digging how the Y is so close to the B. So, I mean, I could make the Y shorter, but I don't want to because it's already short. So let me do this. I'm gonna make all these individual words rather than um individual letters. Those two are a little too close. So let me move them out first. Select all the letters here. Command 8. V. Command 8. Yes, appreciate it, guys. If you have a question for me, hit me with a Q, colon. Oops. So I'm just grouping all of these. All right, cool. So now I can move them around a lot more easier. So what I'll do is move back over here, playing. I wanted to move it over here just to see how it looks. And then let's move of and the and room down. Move back up. I feel like I need it back over here to have some more balance, but I don't know if I'm liking that. Nah. So the is gonna have to go like right here. Playing the back. Yeah. All right. Like Tetris, y'all. Trying to figure out what is gonna look best. Back up. We know we want of the. If I make room larger, I would have to make of the a lot smaller. Try the two thes. Hey Stevie, it's great to see you. I actually created your thumbnail for the video we just released today. Had a spelling error and everything. I felt terrible. But great to see you on the stream. I appreciate it. Try the two thes and of thin. Yeah, okay. We'll do that next. We'll do that next. David, it's great to see you. Great to see you. Let me put of and then the. Boom. Oh shucks, I can't stand when it does that, man. That's the only thing about Adobe products. Some stuff doesn't work how it should work. I use it, I enjoy it, but that's why I use Affinity, because Affinity reminds me of if Apple created design software, it would be Affinity. It's like, why can't I just click and grab one thing easily? Okay, playing the back of the room. Cool. I'm loving it and not loving it at the same time. That's usually how it goes in the design world. Okay, all right, cool. So let's do that. Let's change the weight on the. Do a thin and then of the. I think it was, hold up. What was the weight? What was the weight on this? Semi light. Oh, you don't see that too often. Yeah, but we could also have done that here as well. So I'm really digging it. So let's move this. Something about this is annoying me. Yes, I do annoy myself sometimes with my designs. It just goes with the territory. Am I doing too much? I feel like I am. But that happens too. Sometimes you do too much. I may curve this, but I'm not sure just yet because I'm not completely sold on the placement of back. But however, let's do this. Let's go ahead and make a the and of the a lot smaller. I'm gonna make it a bit thicker because they're gonna be smaller. So let's do regular for the and of the regular. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Or want to say mine. Look, I appreciate it. That means a lot coming from you, Paul. Truly, truly. Cause you can. Paul is hard to read, y'all. He's hard to read if you don't know. Probably because I feel like I'm always disappointing him with my my mics being on mute. I feel like I'll get called to the principal's office. I'm like, I'm sorry. No, but no, that means a lot. All right, so I'm gonna delete this the and this of the. Let's use the thinner weights. I'm digging it already. I appreciate you, Parker. Truly. I didn't know you did a lot of graphic design work. That's what's up. I happen to do a lot of graphic design work as well. So we have that in common. Okay. In the back of the room, this area, this spot, this area here is like, okay, something's missing. All right, so we'll use that as an iteration. So let me just move this stuff over, move this over, move this over. I'm just gonna see if we can get this and I may pull that G back in some because I'm not digging it that much. Kind of reminds me of like Star Wars, and that's not what I'm going for. But we'll see. We will see. Or if I did playing the on one line, I would have to make back a lot larger, which I'm not opposed to because we made room a lot larger already. I just had an idea. I'm gonna try it out. I might not like it, but I'm gonna try it out anyway. Ooh, I don't like that at all because I feel like this playing is too far over. So would I be able to squeeze the right here if I move playing down? still hanging off. No, but I'm gonna make the B larger. Watch this. Back of the, so now of this second of the, well, of the down here can be smaller since we have the kind of smaller up here. But, and I had an idea. So one, what if we brought this down some? That's kind of interesting. I don't know if he would like that though. Well, let's just go for it. What the heck? We can always bring it back up. And then on the other side, watch this. This may be terrible. It may not work. But pretty much like that. Make the B larger. Of course, it ain't gonna look like this because this looks terrible. We would have to do it like manually. So what I would do in this case, and we're just gonna go for it, guys. Is I'm gonna use this P. Yeah, let's just use that P because it's already there. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Let me speak up. Let me sit up. So we're gonna make a B out of this, so this can fit this space a bit better. So we need the same thickness of the P. Boom. All right. Now bring this down a little bit. Go ahead and add our curves. Yeah, let's bring this up some first. Not terrible. But I feel like it needs a bit more balance. So what I'm going to do is, so this is 86. It doesn't matter because we're just going to do it all over. Say bye, P. So both of these need to be 86. points thick. Boom. Not bad. So if I move it over some. Dang. That thing look huge. Dang. I don't think it works, guys. Back look like is recessed in the back. What do you mean? Like emboss? What if I made it like this? Still made it 86. Great to see you, Alicia, as well. She was in the building last week. So let me bring this up. I feel like I need this may be a little too playful for him as well. Playing something about playing ain't right. I might need to make the P. However, check this out, y'all. I think I got it. Kayla's like a key. Oh, you're right. It does. But check this out. What if we did like this? Boom. Because just to add some balance to it, since that P isn't hanging off by itself. Something like that. So we could just have that, or we could keep it going. Maybe just have it all the way around, or even higher, like this. I'm not doing anything precisely right now. I just wanted to see how that would look. I'm not mad at it, to be honest, because I can bring that P back up. And I think I need to make I need to make playing larger overall. So let's do that. I'm out of undos. Come on now. See, that's another thing. Okay, that's what happened. All right, cool. So let's bring this P back up. Boom. And we're gonna make playing larger overall. Yeah. Cool. I think I'm doing too much. I think I'm doing too much with this K, y'all. I really do. Because this space is like bothering me, but I need to learn how to let stuff breathe. What if we connected these two? Nope, it's doing too much. Doing too much. Yeah, just let it breathe. Let it breathe. Okay, so I can move the plane. So I like the space here. So I need to move this. I need to move plane over so it can like fit directly in between. So let's make sure that the weight is the same first. That's good enough. Bring this back down. Okay. So I'm gonna add a little more breathing room down here. So what are we feeling, y'all? Do we like the more open box, or should we keep it going? Let me know. And also I can move this back down. It was annoying me at first, but if I did move it back down, it wouldn't be so close to the edge. Nah, I like it like this. Hmm. Kind of feeling this because like it could be interpreted as a room, you know? You know, like floor plans and stuff. But now is the and of the too small. I guess we'll keep it as a concept. Let me know what y'all think though. So maybe we have this as a concept, this as a concept. All right, so we'll keep these. I know it looks like we have so much, but we'll use these two. Let me move them down here. So the ones that we'll use will be down here. Um, and then a version of this. We want a version of this with certain words highlighted, right? All right, so it'll be these that we'll kind of go with. Let me make a copy of this. Let me make this be a little thinner. Where's the regular B? Like, what does that look? Oh, it was a bit more. Okay. So what if we did like this? Still looks too too large. All right. That looks better. Is it perfect? Probably not, because now I feel like these two need to be lined up. Room and then the B and back. Oh gosh. All right, let me see. Hold on, let's move it over a little bit. Okay, I'm good with this. I'm good with this. We're gonna run it. Maybe move room down just a little bit, y'all. Maybe let me see. We just move the B up. All right, let's try to quickly generate some backgrounds. Just still with me? You got 12 people on here? Cool. So I'm gonna give you one of my secret weapons, y'all. I've been using Krita a lot. I don't know if any of you have seen my new YouTube channel, where I have my 3D Disney Pixar likeness. But this is like what I use to create it. So Krita is Krita.ai. So it's like an image generation platform, kind of like Midjourney. Um, but you can. What I like about it most is that you can generate images so fast. So as you can see here, using it to create my 3D Disney Pixar likeness. All right, so we're gonna do a new session, right? So I have a list of some I use ChatGPT to kind of explain what it already knows what the deal is with Jerry and his show, because I've been using it to create the descriptions for the episodes and stuff like that. So I asked it what are some good ideas for like some dark backgrounds. So let's go ahead and just paste these uh images. I mean texts. So use them as prompts. Oh, thanks, Paul. That's not the channel. It's actually Deep Work Designer. But look, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's actually Deep Work Designer. I'll show it to y'all real quick, just because I thought it was pretty cool. And it took me 120 hours for the first video. So this is the intro. I got my office in there, so I'm kind of explaining the premise of the channel. So the point of the channel is to basically allow, if y'all have seen the lo-fi channels, it's kind of like that. So it just provides like an escape for, designers, creators, people who work from home. They just want to put on some cool mellow music and vibe out and get some work done or just relax. So it's just Deep Work Designer. Appreciate you, Paul, for sharing. Cool. So it was a lot of fun. I'm working on the second video as as we speak. All right, so let's paste that in here. And what we can also do, we want to keep it simple because I already know he wants to just have like typically black text on a white background or white text on a black background. But what we could do also is, once we get a good background, let's say we have the words in 3D in this space, right? Maybe have the spotlight on the top of the word, and then, it's almost like the words are in this 3D space, right? So I'm actually feeling these. So let's just go ahead. It's gonna download these. Download the one I like the most. Let's see, cover images. But did you see how fast that was generated? I kind of skipped over that pretty quick. So let's do it. Let's do the next one. Comedy Club vibe. I'm just gonna paste it in here. And I didn't even ask ChatGPT for like an actual prompt. I would just get asking for ideas, but I'm just gonna paste it in here. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. That's not bad. So it's a little odd that the chairs are next to where the person would be. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm digging that. And the cool thing is you can vary these. So let's say I like this one. I can hit this little vary button right here and get 4 more generations that are very similar. But look how fast that is. So this is using Flux, the first Flux 1.0. So it's not 1.1 Pro. I mean, I could do Pro. Let's do Pro real quick. It'll just take a little longer. to generate, and but it will give me a better outcome, a better product. But I use other tools to upscale the images as well to add extra detail and clarity into it. So I'm digging this one. So let's go ahead and download this. So you can see it's a little higher quality. But when it comes to ideation and just getting something done quick, man, the regular flux is fine and it generates so fast. So that's two, right? Curtain stage. Let's do this one. So this is one of my secret weapons, y'all, that I've been using, at least for my new channel. I feel like comedians, they're not typically on curtain stages. I could be wrong. I mean, you have a Netflix special or something like that. Maybe. I'm just gonna download all of these. Also, real quick, you can train, train career, and this is helpful for any kind of creators or, YouTubers or what have you. You can train let me just show you. So this is one of my clients. His name's Aristotle. He gave me permission to create images of him to use for YouTube thumbnails. So you can see you can get some pretty good images, right? So you can use these for like YouTube thumbnails as well. So of course it's gonna be some junk in there. It's hit or miss, but if you train it, you have to upload maybe 20 to 30 photos of yourself, different angles and different lighting conditions and stuff. And having worked with him for so long, I have a lot of photos. So you can use it for YouTube thumbnails. So that's just a quick nugget, y'all, because Korea is good. And try to make certain things relevant to the audience of this channel, right? So I thought that would be relevant to you guys. Shucks, I don't know what happened. Go back here. Audience. Oh, okay. So it did generate audience perspective. This is kind of cool because it's literally the back of the room, right? However, typically at comedy shows, they are seated at tables. Like more smaller comedy clubs, they're seated at tables, and even at larger shows, they're normally like not standing. So the front where the person is standing looks good, but having everybody standing around, I don't think that would translate well to that audience. That's the only thing. Um, let me just refine it. Subtle silhouette of an audience in darkness, the glow of stage lights overhead, hints of light reflecting off chairs, tables, and impression of a comedy club. Let me just say, people seated at small tables. Let's see if that helps. And I'm not gonna say a subtle silhouette. Let's just see what this gives us. Cabaret style tables. Okay. This isn't bad. I can vary that. This isn't bad either. However, it looks like they're at a conference. Just by the way that they're seated. So So I just hit vary. It's kind of cool, but that's like theater seating, which isn't unheard of. Yeah, I'm digging. I'm kind of digging this one. So we'll save it. Empty mic stand. All right, let's try this. But you just see the speed of it, you know? The thing is, I don't want it to be too cliche either, you know? So I don't want it to look like AI created it. Like, oh, I just put this into Chat GPT or Dolly or whatever, and it created this image, this entire cover. Because the same, you know, the advice that I give about branding is like it doesn't have to be overt. Like if you're a speaker, you don't have to have a microphone in your logo. Like think about why Target and Walmart's logo, why isn't it a shopping cart? It doesn't need to be. So the logo is meant to identify, not explain. So I know we have a bit more leeway with the podcast cover, but I just don't want it to be like easy, like low hanging fruit at the same time. So, but I'll just save it. You never know. Abstract light play. Let's see what this looks like. I know we got to roll. We're about almost 10 minutes over. I'm not feeling those. Minimalist gradient. Okay, I see what they're doing here. So it's just some simple gradients. So I'll just download this one. And I'll download this one too. And then smoke or haze. So we just got a couple more to do, y'all, and we'll be done. Okay, I like this one. Spotlight with shadow. I'm not feeling them. All right, dark wood texture. This will be the last one we do. This could work though if it was like Jerry seated on it and then it was like a silhouette of him. I think that could work. But just the stool alone, I'm like, I don't think that works. Wood texture. I don't know if that works, but let's do dark wood grain texture. Let's just say like black and white wood grain texture. Out of these, I think I'm digging this one the most. So let's vary this just to get some other similar options. That's clean. I like this. It's not bad too, but I think those lines are too dark. Okay. All right, y'all. Brick wall. Yeah. You're right. Yes. I think we had at least one concept like that up here. Yeah. Cool. All right, y'all. That's gonna be it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a choice um from Jerry on some of these concepts before we move on to putting them on the cover. So fingers crossed we can get a selection from him for maybe one of these, and then the next episode we could put on the cover and just create the rest of the assets. That would be the best case scenario. That would be ideal if we could do that. If this was helpful, if you enjoyed this episode, if you learned something, um, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Hit the like button for me giving y'all one of my secrets as well. Korea. Um, it's dope. I love it. I use it every day. It's just amazing. And yeah, that'll be pretty much it. Eggs splattered on the wall. Right. Eggs splattered, tomatoes, drinks splattered on the wall. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Cool. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in week in and week out. Truly, truly, truly. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.